Hey fellow stock guardians, happy Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. I'm Hoda, Stock Card CEO, reporting to you from a mixed stock market. Today I covered the new infrastructure deal passed by the Senate and its impact on the indices. It looks like my dog, Kratos, is in for a treat, and that's why I looked into Anheuser-Busch stock. You'll find out soon what it has to do with my dog. I also investigated why Coinbase stock fell today on its earnings report. Let's get into it. The market indices ended the day mixed. Stocks tied to economic growth got an optimistic boost today as the Senate passed a $1 trillion infrastructure bill. Over half of it will be spent on transportation, utilities, and broadband connection in the US. That's most likely why investors remained positive and kept the S&P and Dow Jones in the green, setting new records for both. Tomorrow, new consumer price index numbers will be out. They typically impact the market sentiment, so let's keep an eye on them. Before we dive into the winners and losers, thank you for being a stock guardian. We appreciate you watching, listening to, and reading the Daily Roll episodes. And more importantly, we thank you for using a stock card platform in your stock market research. Thank you for being a stock guardian. If you aren't a user yet, I'd like to invite you to try now. First, hit the like button, subscribe to the show, and then create a free account on stockcard.io. Thanks for becoming a new stock guardian. Today's winning stock is courtesy of my dog Kratos. The other day I passed by the fridge in the kitchen and I heard him asking me to crack open a cold one for him. Well, something like that. Honestly, he just looked thirsty and I took my best guess. Luckily, folks at Anheuser-Busch were listening to him. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about a new kind of beer for dogs by the good folks at Anheuser-Busch. The company just launched its Busch Dog Brew, as they call it. The drink is a mix of bone broth, corn, and celery that dogs can have with their foods. This is the first of its kind by the makers of Budweiser, America's favorite beer. I love how innovative this product is. It shows Anheuser-Busch is open to explore and fund new ideas. The company even has a research pilot brewery for this very reason where the team originally developed the idea. Anheuser-Busch, ticker BUD, produces 5 of the top 10 beer brands globally by sales and has 18 brands with retail sales of over 1 billion. The company is focused on growth and adapts to new trends, like its expansion into seltzer version of many of its popular brands. Looking at the company's stock card, sales were hit heavily during the pandemic when restaurants and events were shut down. Now in 2021, revenue is expected to grow by 13%. It's profitable, generates free cash flow. However, it hasn't been able to overperform the market in the past, and while it pays nearly 2% in dividends, the company's debt situation is problematic. Its ability to innovate makes it a stock to monitor and potentially pick for a dividend-focused portfolio, especially because the stock is also undervalued at this point. The stock might not be getting a nod of approval from us, but the move is winning the hearts of dogs. Woof. By the way, I heard about this story on Robinhood Snack podcast on one of what I consider to be their best podcast episode yet. Thanks, Jack and Nick, Robinhood Snacks podcast hosts. The stock card has plenty of tools that you can use for research, as you guys know. One of my personal favorite that I use often is the earnings calendar under the tools section. Today I noticed Coinbase, ticker COIN, was down by nearly 4% after seeing it on the calendar. As we all know, Coinbase is one of the world's largest and most well-established cryptocurrency exchanges. The stock is down despite Bitcoin and crypto regaining momentum in the last few days. This is surprising to me, so let's explore why. In the shareholder letter for today's earnings, the company pointed to the crypto market's volatility for its eye-raising numbers. On a good note, monthly transacting users, MTUs for individual investors, retail investors, grew 44% from Q1 2021, and net profit was up about 4,900 from last year. The influx of transactions and cash flow was seemingly tied to the hype generated by crypto's boom in April. On the negative side, the company forecasted a decline in trading volume for the next quarter. This likely turned investor sentiment against the stock. It's also important to note that a week ago, Chairman of SEC approached Congress to ask for more power in regulating crypto. He was mainly concerned about platforms and products that may drop between regulatory cracks. He wants to create a safer market with more oversight that can protect investors in this volatile and risky frontier of finance. He needs to ask for permission because crypto isn't a security in the eyes of the regulators yet, so the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, needs permission to regulate cryptocurrency exchanges. This will undoubtedly affect any crypto-adjacent business, including Coinbase, but whether it will be positive or otherwise remains to be seen. You can, of course, look up and follow Coinbase's stock on StockCard to get notified when important information changes about the company. Coinbase's core market on the company's StockCard, cryptocurrency, is expected to see plenty of growth in the coming quarters. Also, if you would like to get a good idea of other stocks in this space, search cryptocurrency in the search bar and get the list of stocks in the digital currency collection. I'll leave a link in the show notes. For transparency, I buy $50 worth of Bitcoin and another $50 worth of Ethereum in an automated way every Sunday using Coinbase. I'll leave a link in the show notes to Coinbase if you'd like to get your own Coinbase account. If you create an account with our link, a StockCard gets paid a referral fee, which helps us keep building a StockCard platform better and better. Folks, the StockCard partner, Joseph Hope from Let's Talk Money channel, has a new video and stock recommendations to buy in August. This month's portfolio review is quite cool because he has invited his community to come up with ideas and themes. I quite enjoyed the video and got at least one good idea to add my portfolio. Watch Joseph's video and make sure to follow his Bowtie Nation portfolio to get notified when he adds companies to the list. That's it for today. If you haven't already done so, please give a StockCard a try, research as many stocks and ETFs as you want, and consider following a few successful investors like Joseph Hope by visiting the Stock Picks page on the StockCard platform. Don't forget to sign up for a 14-day free trial with promo code ROLLWITHOURCEO, all lowercase and in one word. Like, subscribe, and share these market recap reports with your friends and fellow investors. Come back tomorrow for another episode. See you then.